I'm Jim Krieg. I'm the screenwriter of Lego DC Superheroes Justice League Cosmic Clash.
Is that right?
There's a TM. But that was the first 5 pages of the script, and the rest was just, Troy Baker does his thing. The rest is all improv. It was all one giant improv CGI.
Troy mentioned that you guys have, being in a Lego medium, you're able to draw from so many different resources. How do you choose which resources that you want to tap specifically? Like, do you want to tap into this part of the comic or this iteration of Batman? There's so much to choose.
Well, everybody on the team, we're all fans, so we all have things that we want to see, and sometimes there are things that we don't think they're going to say yes to, and they end up saying yes to it. And for example, the Legion of Superheroes. My son loves the Legion of Superheroes. Astonishing, because they did have the cartoon, but. And so in this piece, Batman and Flash are traveling in time, and so at one point they go to the future. So it's like, well, this is a very legitimate way to bring in the Legion of Superheroes. So it was really fun to see them. It's fun just to write them, and then a few weeks later, there'll be a picture of a minifig, as these characters. It's really kind of satisfying. I guess so. I don't think I don't remember pitching stuff that they're like, no, that's verboten. When this concept came up, and it was the Batman through time, after that Grant Morrison thing, our first pitch on it was pretty silly. We had Pilgrim Batman with the hat and Witch Hunter Bruce Wayne, and they didn't go for the Pilgrim hat. I love the Pilgrim hat, but it wasn't going to happen. So I mean, they do guide us. They keep us from being too stupid, but just stupid enough. It's a tightrope.
We're going to see outtakes on it or anything like that.
We did outtakes on the first one, on Batman Unleashed, and I think that it taxes the animators to the nth degree. To do it seems like it would be really simple, but you have to animate everything all over again, and also you're taking pieces of it, and and they do things that they didn't do before. So it's really heavy lifting. So I don't think we're doing it. But if you watch Batman, the first one.
Is there anything you can't do in the Lego universe that you wish you could do, or even if you do feel constrained in any way by the Lego physicality?
Well, I've never tried to write in nudity or death. Oh man!
They are already all naked. That's their.
That's true. It's a sticker. They're all wearing stickers.
Yeah.
No. I think that there's something about the Lego universe that at this point people are kind of familiar with the tone and how far you can go, and it's fairly easy, especially as a parent, to stay in those parameters without feeling constrained. It's compared to the regular DC DTVs, which are great. We have a kind of a full palette. We can go in a lot of different places that they can't do. So it's kind of freeing in a way.
Where would you like to go?
Well, you'll see. I mean, hopefully you'll see. At next Comic-Con.
So.
Was there anything specifically that maybe you guys got before to go with the good for the inclusion of certain projects, but just when you tried to implement it just didn't work well? So that maybe that you wanted to or something that just didn't work well and mesh with everything together?
You know what? These were not good. They were pretty smooth sailing. We came up with a concept. We pitched the concept. We usually come up with a couple different ones, and sometimes the Lego would come to us and say, "Would you put this minifigure in?" And I will shock you and tell you that I never said no. I'm going to stick to my guns. It's like, no, if you want Supergirl in here, believe me, she's going in. It's not that hard to add all the heroes that we know and love anyway.
Does Lego ever come up with their own characters that are not stemming from DC, or they strictly go with the DC characters?
Not in these. Not in maybe in other projects, but these are all DC characters, except maybe the pedestrians, or people in the background. But we used everybody that you can see. If you look closely, you see like Lois Lane and Jimmy and Harry White are in the building, which Diana tries to knock over in the last one. We try to get them all in there.
So they haven't asked you to throw in a main character from the Lego movie?
I love that movie. It was so fantastic, but I am.
Awesome.
It was everything, and it was awesome. And I was also super jealous because they had so much time. If you make a feature film, you make it, and then you rewrite it, and then you rewrite it, and you have 10 passes to add jokes every time, and we I don't want to say we crank them out. We don't. I mean, it's a labor of love, but our timeline is shorter. So it would be wonderful to have more times at bat to add more jokes, but we get it in as many as we can.
What one minute would you like to have that character in your stories?
You mean that, like tonally, we know what to do to get
No,
it?
what do you mean character's name?
Emmett?
Oh, Emmett?
Emmett, would you like to use Emmett in your story?
Oh no, they never asked us. I'm sure the writers or the director of the movie are protective of Emmett. We don't get to use Emmett.
Is there a point where you have to because you're on a kind of tight schedule, kind of cut the cord and maybe you want to noodle with it a little more, but you're like, okay, this is good. We gotta let go.
Only for every scene, yes. There are things you want to change constantly, and that's my mom is an artist, and she said that Henri Matisse would go to the museum that his collages were at, or his and he would change it. He would say, "I'm not done," and the guards would have to pull him off of the art, and I would say we're all definitely on that level.
That's what George Lucas did.
But you never, yeah, exactly. It's like you have the freedom to keep fixing it. It's hard not to. All right, I'm being dragged away. Thank you very much.